Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and we have another mukbang. Mukbang. And I know I look a bit different today because I got my glasses on. For those that don't know, yes, I do wear glasses now and again. Yeah, I feel like someone's working in an office. So today we got fish and chips.
Yay!
I'm gonna leave a card to say what is what.
So we have some cod. If you can see that, looks lovely, doesn't it? It's mighty big as well, but I got room.
So this is a medium cod. Yeah. So this is a medium cod. This is from our local fish and chip shop. That's a medium, which is looks quite large. So I wonder what a large one looks like, which is bigger.
Yeah, humongous.
And then I got my chips. Feels like being on the seaside, you know?
And then we got the portion of some calamari.
I got one as well.
I do like the good old squid.
And this one is Scampi's. So you get 10 Scampi's. How many calamari do they give us?
I don't know.
These are big as well. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4. So 4 massive, and they've got a chip in there, alright? 4 massive calamari.
Yeah, abundance.
Abundance with the chip,
Yeah, okay.
Oh, I should have got some salt and pepper for my chips.
You get a little helper to get them.
3, 1. You got some chips? No? It's going to be good.
Yes, I'm going to be good. Trying not to eat too much of the carbohydrate. Some new sauce. Wow, that's a lot of chips now. Abundance.
Let's see if I need some salt. Go on.
Okay. Thank you.
And guys, it is night time. Like, it's really late to be doing this video.
Great,
So they just decided to do this video.
Thanks, Daniel.
Bye.
Right, I had to get some Himalayan sea salt. Sorry, I just needed to get.
Thank you, Lord Jesus, for this food. Bless it to our bodies. Thank you for the fellowship. Thank you for friendship. Thank you for family. Thank you, Lord. Amen.
Amen. Right, so some vinegar. I don't know do you think white vinegar is better or the I don't know the difference between the white and then the malt vinegar.
Well, I don't.
But in the fish and chips, well, the vinegar is good for you though, because it takes the fat out. Check the date of this. 2018. Oh no.
Did it taste funny?
You know them ones where you kind of have like a takeaway and then you just kind of chuck your sauces in the cupboard. And it says the 10th, 2018, and I'm like, ugh, it looks really like gone off. Good thing I checked. Won't be having that one. The 11th, which is now, we're not going to have that one. Chuck that in the bin. The 11th, oh dear. Okay, we got 2019. Let's try that one. What happened?
Sauce on my hand.
Oh, I thought you was having a problem as well.
I was trying to check.
Yes. So I'm sure everyone's probably getting ready for Christmas.
I'm sorry. Concentrating on the food.
Oh.
No, I'm still trying to enjoy my November, thanks.
Alright. Okay.
Sometimes commercialism just kind of forces your year to go too fast.
We've got one more week.
And I'm trying to enjoy the year, man.
We've got one more week.
Trying to enjoy the month, you know?
One more week and it's
December.
December. Christmas.
This year's gone faster.
It has gone really fast.
So,
we're gonna talk on a topic what's been at the moment on the headlines on social media with Black China and her skin cream, the bleaching cream, yeah, in Nigeria, which is going to be launching, I think actually now. Isn't it today?
It's this week. I think it was this weekend.
Yeah, like literally now. With the black skin cream. Okay, you're from Nigeria, aren't you?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I mean, for me,
My peoples, what's up?
for me on that, I don't agree with bleaching.
What is the root of it, man?
I think it all goes down from slavery.
Of course it does.
Like, the lighter you are, the more privileged you are. Even being as darker skin or melon, hot chocolate,
Yeah.
I'm very secure in my skin colour, and I've always been secure in my skin colour. I just remember being young, and even now, you'll get friends that will say, oh, you're beautiful for a dark skinned girl. And I'm like, what do you mean by that? What do you mean I'm beautiful for a dark skinned girl? Are you trying to say dark skinned girls ain't beautiful? Because let me tell you, everybody's beautiful.
Yeah.
It don't matter what skin you are, everyone's beautiful. And sorry, but I'm so secure in my chocolate skin, and I'm secure. I don't need to go and have bleaching cream. I've always been secure in my skin colour. So I think as I was getting older and older, and I would hear that, and I think, well, what do you mean? And I remember in school, like, you'll get, like, my best friend in high school, from elementary to middle school to high school, she was like really fair skin. And if you guys are quite familiar with Miami, we call light skinned people red, or you would say red as a nickname or tag name. So she would get more favour. There'd be more boys that would want to talk to her, but I was always secure in my skin colour. Like, always secure, never had a problem with that. And what about yourself, Ricardo?
Well, it's interesting you say all that, because as we know, bleaching is something that, you know, is not just unhealthy, but it's life-threatening as well.
It is, yeah.
The products, I mean, I don't understand how people would spend so much money on using products that could potentially harm and kill you.
Yeah.
And there have been stories of many people who've used these products.
It's like cancer, isn't it? On the
Yeah,
skin.
there's the ingredients in these items are prohibited in certain countries.
Yeah.
Yet people are spending money to buy a product, to paint their face and their neck and wherever else they can paint a colour that they were not born to be.
Yeah. Even on,
It's ridiculous.
even when you go to like hair shops, like Afro-Caribbean hair shops and stuff, they keep the highest stuff behind the counter. And
The high grade of the
I think a few months ago, a shop, I don't know if it was in Seven Sisters or Wood Green, one of them places.
Yeah, I remember that thing.
And obviously the man, I think he's gone to court now. I don't know if they pressed charges on him. You're right there with that. What's that? The squid.
The calamari.
Was it that? The calamari, is it really that hard?
No.
Okay, I was gonna say.
It's just curious.
You know how I'm with my food, you know. I was gonna like, Lord, I hope that's not tough.
Calm down. It's cool.
Oh, it's soft.
I'm just trying to be like a lady.
Yeah. So they actually I think he went to prison. Actually, he did go to prison for selling a strong bleaching product behind the shop, and they actually recorded him. And I just think, when would this be put to a stop? Because I'm not trying to, no, it's not that I'm not trying to bad. Yes, I'm going to say it like it is. What gets me is them ladies that bleach, yeah? Their faces bleach, but their hands
I know, I was about to say
are
that.
dark and crusty. Dark and crusty. I'm like, did you forget to do that bit as well? Or their feet? Nah, man, sorry.
It's like, I mean, how can you look in the mirror and see blotches on your skin that you have put there yourself? So I remember when I was like, I've got like family friend of a friend of a friend. And back in the day when we were younger, she was your complexion. I saw, and the thing is, when I saw her, because she used to live abroad, she was lighter than me.
Oh wow.
But I didn't
I know
know.
this was my complexion.
So I didn't know that she was your complexion initially. So I was looking through some pictures that my friend of a friend of a friend had.
Yeah.
And this girl was, I almost felt, I was like, no way. She was
Like,
that dark.
You know, you're like,
And when I see her now, girl is lighter than me. Now, I do not consider myself as light skinned.
yeah.
I've had people say to me, oh, when they're referring to me in a group of people, oh, the light skinned lady. I think maybe I'm more medium, bronze. And don't get me wrong, I love dark skin. You know, I have no issues with the colour that God made me. I'm happy to be this colour. And when the sun comes out, yes, you best believe I'll be in there and topping up on my melanin because I love it. That's my choice. That's what I want to do. You know, I have lots of friends who are that dark, ebony, shiny, beautiful skin. And it's beautiful.
Ebony.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
But I just don't understand why we're paying people. And the thing that annoyed me about that Black China thing was she put it on her Instagram or whatever it was, and then when she put on there, Lagos, Nigeria, come out. I'm like, do we need to be known as the world's capital for bleaching skin?
Yeah.
Because it's not only Nigeria, it's Ghana and India do it as well.
Yeah, there's not, yeah.
Asians bleach as well. Amount of times and Chinese people do it too.
But Chinese people,
When the sun comes out, they're walking out with the umbrellas up. I remember one time they're walking with the umbrellas in the sun because they're hiding. They don't want to get darker. I remember I went on holiday to Nigeria quite a few years ago, and everywhere you go, because it's so hot, the air conditioning is on. AC everywhere. AC here, AC in the car, AC in the house, AC in the office. I left the cold winters of England to go to Nigeria to be in heat. Yet everywhere I was going, I was feeling this cold breeze. So I went to with my uncle, and we were in one of his business partners' offices, and the aircon was just blowing. I was just like, why am I cold? I thought, oh, let me go and sit outside. I went and I sat outside in the sun, just on a little wall, and it was beautiful. It was glorious. I was like, yes. And you know what it is? They say good sun is good for you. Vitamin D, it's good for your skin.
Yeah.
You're meant to soak it up. That's how you know that when you're buying these things to do it and you're hiding, that's when you know there's obviously something amiss. Anyway, so the gate guy comes over to me and he goes, are you okay? And I said, yeah, I'm fine. He goes, are you sure? I said, yeah, what's the problem? He goes, no, go and sit in the shade, I'm like, no, I want the sunshine. I've come out from in, it's cold. And he looked at me weird and he goes, have you got malaria? I looked at him, I said, no, why? So when my uncle finished and I came out and I went to my uncle and I said, oh, you know, I told my uncle, he said, my uncle and his friends started laughing. He goes, oh, because people only sit in the sunshine, you know, when they have malaria to sweat it out.
Oh, wow.
So I said, I'm sorry, a country that's been blessed with 24/7 sunshine, but people are hiding.
That's about these Scampis, like,
I'm hot, man.
none of you gotta know, I'm hot as well. It's the lighting. I should have put that fan on. You know when you're seaside, and obviously I don't live near a seaside, but these Scampis are like seaside, look. Like, you see that? Normally, you hardly get a Scampi. You're like, what the hell is this? But this is really nice. And no, like you were saying, getting back to what you're saying, not just us people bleach, but we've got Asians, for Indians, they bleach as well. And it's really sad. And I remember I was watching this documentary of this girl where her parents, Indian girl, her parents actually bleached her skin when she was little. They would like bathe her in it, and to the point where it irritated her skin.
Wow. And
they had to stop doing it. But she talked about it live, about the stuff which they in her culture, what they do. And it's just so sad. Like, I don't know if it would ever, stop. I don't think it would ever stop. And another thing there's a famous Ghanaian rapper. Is he a rapper? Oh, what? Famous Ghanaian, celebrity, whatever. I'm not going to name any names, but he's in the music industry. And he actually put on his Instagram saying, don't go to this place what Black China's hosting. Don't go to it. He's like, my people, he's in Ghana, he said my people, and he's a famous kind of rapper, singer. He said, don't go on his Instagram. Don't go. All the way from Ghana, saying, don't go to this. And I bet you there's people that's going to go, you know.
Of course.
There's going to be a lot of people that's going to go.
I can think of like family, friends I know who live there, who probably flock there, probably bought the product already.
Wow.
And the thing is, you know, it's sad because, again, it boils down to self-acceptance, you know. And, I mean, when we're children, we don't do anything. We come out of our parents' womb and it is what it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it's when people impose their impressions on you or their perceptions on you or what they think is considered acceptable, you know, and that's where that pressure comes from. Do you know what I mean? You know, people should be happy to be who they are in whatever shape or size you come, you know. I mean, I've never, you know, like I said, I've never labelled myself according to my skin shade. Yes, I know I'm a black woman and I'm proud to be a black woman and I'm thankful for my heritage, you know, and all that comes with it and my culture. But I don't label myself as a light skin or medium skin. That doesn't come into the equation ever. If someone comments and, you know, says it, then I'm like, fine, whatever.
Yeah.
But it's not something that I wake up in the morning and I'm focused on, oh, what shade of black am I today? I don't do that. You know, I'm happy in who I am. I'm happy, you know, I make myself improvements here, there and everywhere, like everyone does. But it's for my own benefit. It's not to the you know, to the tune of anyone else. And I feel that people need to be more self-aware and self-accepting of themselves.
And you know the thing is, it's like it brings confusion because like you're walking around with this light face and everybody else can see that your hands are dark and your feet are dark.
Yeah.
Are you mean to tell me you don't see it? Or you're just deceiving yourself? And Caucasian people, they go under the sunbed. It's like you're trying to be like them, but they go under the sunbed trying to be tanned and brown like us. So the sad thing about it, they actually use these tanning lotions, which is like makes them look orange. But I don't know, it's just really confusing why you got these people that are using chemicals that can actually harm their skin.
Yeah.
Cancer. Another thing, Black China, does she even bleach? I don't think she bleached, does she? Well, I know when it's the picture of what I don't know if I can get the picture up, but the picture, she looks lighter than lighter, but I don't know if that's the lighting that made her look lighter and lighter.
Well, there's always Photoshop and,
But I don't think she's bleached herself.
filters, Photoshop. I mean, I think just generally when we see
That's
her
her naturally
before,
coloured.
she's naturally
Yeah.
light-skinned anyway, and I think
Yeah.
that's down to her heritage or whatever.
She's probably getting paid for that.
But, of
She's
course,
probably getting paid for that.
that's what I'm saying. But people want to endorse someone else to put money in their pocket and then put your health at risk for what?
Yeah.
And who's to say, like I said, there are some people who have successfully lightened their skin through these practices.
Yeah.
But some people haven't, and some people have died, you know?
Yeah.
And then you've got the ones, you know, bless their heart, maybe they can't afford all the products, so that's why they got the white face, white neck, but the black hands, and the black knees, and the black toes. That don't make sense either.
I remember actually my cousin,
Or when they go ashen grey, that's even worse.
I remember my cousin, like, she's kind of your complexion. I remember she came from Jamaica to the UK. And then I seen the cream and everything, but she's naturally your complexion. So I'm like, why do you have why do you have all them products? Oh, it's just I cleared the black spots. There was no black spots. There was no black spots. So sad. So even people your complexion, they even go lighter.
Yeah. And again, I think sometimes as well, like, you have to be careful who and what we're following in the media.
Yeah.
Because a lot of these stars, when they come on the magazine covers, you know, they've been photoshopped, you know, digitally. So it's not their natural thing, it's a digital enhancement, and obviously you've got lighting. So that enhances their shade as well. So be careful what you're following. Yes, those creams initially were put there for correction for skin issues.
Yeah.
So to correct black spots, to correct keloids, to correct scarring. But it's gone to a whole nother level.
And another saddest thing is that, like, we're out of slavery. Like, we're out of slavery, people. And obviously, back then they would do that to get a better job, because you was looked upon, the lighter you are, the better you're more likely to get a job. But I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, but that's ended, right? Are we still living in that I don't know.
I mean,
Because even kids that are mixed race, they're lighter than us and they still get stick.
yeah.
They still get stick. They get stick from when they're in school. Oh, you think you're too white. You think you're too black. So it's just the whole thing is just messed up. I've as a hairdresser, I've done kids' hair that are mixed, and they get a lot of stick. They get a lot from the black side, unfortunately. Where, oh, why do you think you're one of them? Why don't you act like us? There was one girl where her mom didn't know how to manage her hair, so her mom would come in and I would blow dry it. No, chemically, that's it. I would use a relaxer. And then all of a sudden she said, I don't want to have it anymore because she was being bullied. The girl was frightened to sit in the chair. She was scared because she was telling her mom, I don't want my hair relaxed anymore. I just want to have it curly, leave it curly, because she was getting bullied. So sad. So it's like either, it's just all confusion.
And where is that coming from again? It's like, people need to just be happy with who they are and just being, and as parents, we need to, edify your children, build that confidence in them in the home, so that even when they do step outside and people do want to be cruel, because of the protection you put over them, it won't faze them.
But what if the mother is Caucasian and the mothers don't really know how to, she hasn't experienced that, so she don't really know, because the mother was Caucasian and she couldn't understand why her daughter didn't want to have it straight, or even straightened.
But why would you straighten her hair? Because
even
you could manage it.
Yeah, but even that, to the point where she stopped the chemicals and then she just started having it blow dried, and she didn't want it blow dried anymore. And she used to have cane rolls. She stopped the cane rolls. Just stopped completely. So sad.
Maybe the mama needs to get lessons on how to manage the hair then, isn't it?
I don't know.
I mean, end of the day, you're putting your...
Yeah, but there's just some, as a hairdresser, and I'm sure some hairdressers can relate, there's just some people that are not meant to, that they're not in the hair thing. They rather get up and go and that's it. And there's some people that will take their time, brush, whatever. There's just a lot of, you got different people. Some people are able to sort their hair out and some people are not able to sort their hair out. And even more so, maybe that parent don't know how to manage it because they're probably scared. They look at the girls and they're just scared, but there's no need to be scared. But you just need to find out the right creams and what to use.
So that's what I mean. It's like, take time to find out the products. There's so much products, there's so much information out there.
Yeah,
that they might do. But it's like,
I don't know if the area where they're living in, if they got that.
Yeah, well,
that's a lot.
I mean, it's easy to say I'm not a parent, so I don't know in the sense of those struggles. I know I have cousins and nieces and stuff who are mixed race, and and the thing is, even regardless of the mixed race, there are some kids who are fully black and their hair's quite thick and curly, and even to manage that, some parents will consistently. Remember when I was getting my hair done when I was young, I used to get made fun of. Like my mum used to wrap my hair in black thread.
Wow. Oh yeah.
I'm sure my pupils will probably know that spider thread. And I go to school. Oh, you got spiders in your hair. Ha 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 ha. Wow. People would make fun, or like when she and the thing is for my mum, the reason my mum, she would part it. And then she would just plait it and then she'd wrap it in the thread. And that would last for like 2-3 weeks. And that was manageable for her because then my hair wasn't falling out. My hair wasn't getting knotted. My hair was kept in good condition.
Gonna round it up. I still got 4 of my calamari, these big chunks as I'm so full. Still got some of my chips. I'm going to be honest, I don't think the chips are great because the chips just look like it's been overcooked, or the chips when Sandra, do you mind doing that please while I'm talking?
Refried and fried.
When they've had the chips already, they refried it, it just looks a bit, I wasn't happy about that. Sometimes the chips are hit and a miss. Still got a tiny bit of my fish. I gave some to Kate. What you still got? Yeah, Kate's got as well.
2 calamari and 4 scampi left. But
I just got 1 scampi left, guys. For watching my mum's channel, and please, that little bell there, notification.
That's it.
And thank you for I got to come back here.
Alright.
And this is gonna be end, but we'll see you next time.